The word Durga is made of dur, that is difficult, and gam, to pass. So Durga is that intelligence that helps human beings cross any danger, captivity, wilderness, or anything that threatens the psyche to break. And this is why she is invoked in the Mahabharata. First, Yudhishthir calls her in the Virata Parva, just before Pandava's concealment in the final year of their exile. And then in Bhishma Parva, when Krishna instructs Arjun to invoke her so that victory can take root. But nothing can prepare you for the Durga invoked in the Virata Parva. The text identifies her as the dark maiden born to Yashoda, Krishna's foster mother. The girl who replaces baby Krishna, Krishna's mother is Devaki, and her brother Kamsa has been warned that Devaki's 8th child would kill him. So in his fear and cruelty, Kamsa imprisons Devaki and her husband Vasudeva and kills their infants one by one. When Devaki gives birth to her 8th child, Krishna, Vasudeva carries him to Gokul and replaces him with Yashoda's newborn daughter. The baby girl is brought to Kamsa as the 8th child that he fears. He seizes her to smash her on the floor, and that is when she slips from his grasp, rises into the air and transforms into a radiant, many-armed form of Durga. And she declares, "Your true destroyer, Krishna, has already escaped." Then the hymn says, "In the Vindhya, best of mountains, lies your eternal abode." Vindhya comes from the root vind, that is to obstruct. So Vindhya mountain range is the southern barrier that divides the North India from the Deccan. So Mahabharata places Durga not in the purity of Himalayas, but in the older and wider belt of the Vindhya, where pre-Vedic and tribal goddess worship thrived much before Shaiva and Puranic assimilation. Goddess Durga is still worshipped as Vindhyavasini across the hills of Mirzapur, Bundelkhand's forests, and the tribal regions of Madhya Pradesh and northern Chhattisgarh, where tribes like Bhil, Kol, Gond, and Savara worship her with grain, wild songs, and Kumari rites. The hymn calls her Mahishasura Mardini, Kali, Mahakali. This is not the Parvati of Shiva's household. This is pre-Vedic Shakti. But why does Mahabharata remember Shakti in such a raw form? Mahabharata is not a single author text. It is a repository of centuries of memories and has different layers from tribal to Vedic to Puranic. Virata Parva is a book of crisis, and crisis always takes us back to the oldest gods. Mother worship is instinct itself, the very architecture through which beings endure.